Ben Franklin Families, Mrs. Scrupa here, and Madison's here with our dog Max. And today I have a fun way for us to explore color mixing by using some items you might find in your home that have a circular shape to them for tracing, and using crayons, markers, or even paints. And where these circles that you have created overlap, new colors will be created. So this is a fun project that you can do as a family and explore the different ways colors mix. So what you're going to need is some plain paper. It can be colored, but a plain paper that doesn't have much pattern to it, a pencil, and then to do this, we're going to need some objects that have circular either tops or bottoms to them. So I have bubbles here, there's a circle here, roll of tape, container I found, a cup, the container of fish food, and just things like this, lids to things that you can use to create circles. So what you'll do is we're going to create these by laying the circular shape down on the paper and using your pencil, trace it, okay, so you get that shape, and then overlap a little bit. So it's not completely on top, but you move it over so you get the shape to go on top of it, so you get these two shapes that overlap of the circles.
Looks like a Venn diagram.
It does kind of look like a Venn diagram if you've done that. So you're going to create a lot of different ones of these using different sizes of these circular shapes. You guys can start yours. Do you have your pencils?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So play around with some things that you can find in your house. They kind of look like bubbles. Okay. Go this way. And I'm just going to keep going and creating as many of these overlapping circular shapes as you'd like on your paper. If you press really hard, it's a little harder to erase marks. So when you're tracing, you want to trace a little bit lighter. Once you have all your shapes of circles that you created overlapping traced onto your paper, then what you can do is use a black marker. If you're going to use paint to color these in, I would say use a permanent marker. If you're going to use crayons or markers like we're going to use, you can use any kind of marker. So go ahead and continue tracing all your circular shapes onto your paper, overlapping them, and trace them with your colored marker. I finished tracing all my circles using the different objects that I found in the house that had circular, the circular shape to them, and then I outlined them all in my black Sharpie. Now, again, you can use paints for these, or you can use markers, crayons. I'm going to just use crayons since they're right here with me. And what we'll do is, where this circle overlaps with this circle, this little part right here will get to be the color of what this one is and this one is mixed. Same thing with this here and this. So I'm going to start over here with this circle, and I'm going to color it in with this red crayon. Okay, you can stay in the lines as best as you can. All right, so that'll be red. And so you can see this part is red, and I'm going to still continue and color this part because it's overlapping with the red. And then I'm going to get my yellow crayon out, and I'm going to color this entire circle yellow. So you see this part will be yellow too, but it'll be overlapping with another color. And this part is going to get to be that yellow also where it's already red. So it's going to start to kind of mix the colors. So I'm coloring this circle.
So basically, like when you color one circle fully, like how you're coloring this one yellow, the other color has to be mixed with the yellow?
Yes, they will get mixed. So, let's see, I'll go back and color this a little bit neater in a moment. Okay, so where that was the red circle, I colored the whole thing red, and it over here was red too. And then it's actually not really yellow, it's a dandelion, so it's more of a yellowy orange. I colored this whole circle, and where it overlapped, it mixed those two colors to make a red orange. Now over here, I'm going to use this blue color, and I'm going to color this one here, and I'm going to color the entire circle. So I'm going to go right over that dandelion color, that yellow orange, had fun making this project and exploring different ways colors can mix together. I like because using the circular shape is easy to trace, but maybe you have other objects at home that you can use to trace, and where the shapes overlap, you can create the new colors with. I'd love to see if you can find other objects in your home that you can use to create an artwork just like this. And you know, maybe it turns into a little something, I don't know, I'm turning it this way and it kind of looks like a shape of a head and like some ears here and some arms, and I don't know. You can maybe figure out some kind of way that this turns into something new. If you do this project, please share with me what you've made. I'd love to see how you turned out with your color mixing and exploring the way different colors work together. Have a great rest of your day, Ben Franklin family, and I'll see you again real soon.
Bye.
Bye.